On this day in history, April 25th, 1134, the name Zagreb was mentioned for the first time in the Felician Charter relating to the establishment of the Zagreb Bishopric around 1094. Included in the following is an excerpt from the 1944 edition of the Encyclopaedia Britannica going over the history of Zagreb. Zagreb, the capital of Croatia, Slovenia, Yugoslavia, German Agram, lies on the Sava, with a background of mountains and surrounded by vineyards and country houses. Population of 1931, 185,581. In 1910, it was only 79,083, but the influx of officials and businessmen after the formation of the state of Yugoslavia more than outweighed the exodus of the Magyars and the Germans. Zagreb is the second city of Yugoslavia and its commercial and financial center, with many important trade associations. It was also the headquarters of one of the 5 army provinces. The older part of the town, with narrow, winding streets, contains the 15th century Gothic cathedral and the bishop's palace, while the newer part, with wide streets, open squares, a park, and botanical gardens, contains the business and industrial quarters. Here, too, are the Palace of Justice, the Southern Slavonic Academy, the university, a synagogue, and a Protestant church. Roman Catholic schools and churches are numerous, and there is also a school of music. Tobacco, leather, linen, carpets, war material, hats and caps, boots, paper, chemicals, varnish, and oil colors are made. Modern excavations have shown that a settlement existed at Zagreb in Roman times, and though the Croats probably built a town there in the 7th century, the first written record of the city occurs in 1093, when King Ladislaus of Hungary made it the see of a bishop. The older part of Zagreb, known as the capital, contains the bishop's palace and the 15th century Gothic cathedral, surrounded by the towers of the 11th century fortress. In 1242, a walled town, now called the Upper Town, arose on a neighboring hill, and was raised to the rank of a royal free town by King Bela of Hungary. For centuries, a bitter feud raged between the capital and the Upper Town, until these rivals were forced to join hands against the Turks. Zagreb, already the political center of Croatia, Slovenia, was selected as the capital in 1867. It suffered severely from earthquakes in 1880 and 1901. It became the home of an aristocracy and a seat of culture on a level with more famous European centers. It was also the center of the Yugoslav movement before 1918, and in that year a National Assembly met there and proclaimed Croatia's adhesion to the Kingdom of the Serbs, Croats, and Slovenes. Soon, however, serious differences arose between Croat national aspirations for autonomy and Serb tendencies towards centralization. Zagreb became the seat of the Croat autonomists, when in April 1941, after the partition of Yugoslavia, an independent Croatia was created. Zagreb became its capital.